Welcome to your full body stretch and mobility. This one is not going to be a sweaty mess like normal. We are really working on getting deep into our muscles and really stretching them out. This is really important for recovery and rest days. And I would really encourage you to add this workout in once or even twice a week, especially if you are working out with these videos or any other workout, consistently throughout your week. Okay, so when you're ready, meet me on your mat. No equipment needed. We're gonna get started in a seated position. So just come to whatever position is comfortable for you. I'm gonna try to get out of the sun. It's a very sunny day here. All right, so in a nice comfortable position, we're just seated with our backs, our spine nice and long. And we're just gonna go into some neck rolls here. So I'm going halfway, so from shoulder down, nice slow to the other shoulder. Taking your time here, breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. It's okay to make some noise here. Excellent job. Good. Stop on one side and we're just gonna go ahead and do the back part of it. Excellent. So again, shoulder to shoulder, but this time we're going and doing that half circle into the back part. Good. We're going to stop on one side, gently take a hand, and just pull your neck very, very gently. You're gonna start to feel that pull all the way through your neck and into the tops of your shoulders, into your traps. And then I want you to bring your neck down just slowly, 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 still having that very gentle pull on the top. Good, and then just take your time here, a couple deep breaths in and out. Excellent. Gently release and move into the other side. So that pull is very gentle. There's barely any weight going in here. And I'm gonna bring my head down to a bit of a diagonal, just so I can feel that deeper pull through my traps, the top of my back, beginning of my shoulders, and in through my neck. Good, gently release. We're gonna go in and do a little bit of shoulder rolls here. I'm just going towards the back, but whichever direction suits you best. We're gonna do both anyways. Good, just trying to relieve the tension in our necks. Oftentimes we're at our computers for many hours a day, and we don't even realize that our shoulders are up. Good, and just melting your shoulder blades down again. Excellent job. You're going to take one hand and put it on the opposite knee. The other hand is going to come around back, and we're just going to go into a nice final twist here. Couple deep breaths in and out through the mouth. Hold here for one more breath. And release. Excellent job. Other side. So my back hand is just planted on the ground. I'm just going to switch positions so that you can see. So opposite hand on opposite knee. My other hand is just coming back. Deep breath in. Good. Really fill your belly with that air. Couple more breaths. Excellent job. All right, we're just gonna move into our wrists a little bit. We're gonna go into these little circles and then into the opposite direction. We cannot forget about our wrists. Good, again, the other way. and again in the opposite direction. We're gonna do the same with our feet, so we're just gonna lean back. One foot is gonna go in one direction. A little bit of cracking and popping here, other side. Good. Couple circles in each direction, and then you're just going to switch sides or switch feet. Good. Excellent job. Okay, we are gonna get into a cat-cow. So you're gonna come into all fours here. Your hands are going to plant into the mat. We're going to expand through the back, pushing through the mat. I like to tuck my toes here, but you can also just leave them flat. We're going to round out through the back, tucking your chin as you breathe in. And then as you breathe out, the belly comes low, chin comes up. Good, and then we're just gonna go through these two movements a few times. One of my favorite moves by far. Pushing right through that back, rounding it out. Good, you can go at your own pace here. Couple more. There's definitely no rush in this stretch and mobility. Tucking in your chin, rounding out your back, and then letting it all fall, and the chin come up. Tuck your toes under if you haven't done so already. We're gonna come right up into a down dog. So we wanna push our hips to the sky, and then we're gonna push through the floor and almost try to get our armpits towards our thighs. Excellent, so just staying here. You can adjust feet and hands as needed. Good. That's it. Trying to get our heels down towards the floor little by little. I like to start mine high and then gently start to bring them down. Good, nice deep breath here. And then you can start to pedal out your heels one at a time. Just getting a little bit deeper into our hamstrings and our calves. Right up into our glutes, shoulders down, away from your ears, okay? Excellent. Good. We're gonna come into a high plank position. Don't worry, we're not staying here for too long. We're gonna bring one leg forward, and then we're gonna drop the other leg. So now we're in pigeon pose. I like to help my leg along a little bit here. And you can stay up here in this position, if that feels good for you. Or you can start to bring it down towards the floor. We're really feeling this in our hip flexors, our glutes, our quads. It might be a little bit uncomfortable. We're just gonna breathe into it here and spend a little bit of time. We're just gonna breathe through it. Nothing should hurt, but it could feel a little bit uncomfortable, and that's okay. Uncomfortable we can stay in, hurt we do not stay in. Good. And then as we're breathing through it, we might get a little bit deeper into that stretch. Relax your shoulders, relax your face. You can even smile. Okay, a couple more breaths here. This move is excellent for hip mobility. Good. Just gently walk your hand back up to that top position and tuck your back foot under again, your back toes. Lift that leg and bring your leg back into down dog. Good. We are gonna bring that same foot that was forward, we're gonna bring it up to the sky. Point it right up. Good, and then you're gonna bring it in to plank position and tuck that foot into your chest and back up. Good. Back into your chest and back up to the sky. One more time. Good. Yes. Excellent. All right, one more. I lied a little bit. But instead of bringing that foot to your chest, we're going to step that foot between our hands. And then we're going to come up into that crescent lunge. Good. Hands can come up to the sky. Mine are adjusting my pants. Good. Big breath in. You can lower that back leg or knee to the mat. Untuck your foot if that feels better. We're now in a half kneeling position. We're going to tuck our pelvis in. So that was untucked. This is tucked. And then we're gonna lean forward slightly into that front leg. And you're gonna feel your hip flexor start to open up on that back leg side. That's it. If you want a little bit more, take that arm and bring it right over. That's it, that's it, extending through. Excellent. We are now going to take both hands to the mat and we are going to bring our bum towards our back heel, but we're not going to just sit there. No, no. We're really feeling out that hamstring stretch. Point your toe, your front toe, and then come back. We're going to do that a few times, okay? So we come back. I like to have my toes facing up, and then I point just to get a little bit deeper into the hamstrings. And one more time. There goes my knee. Here we go. That did not hurt at all, by the way. You would think so, but I promise it didn't. Gonna go again. No, that was it. Good. All right. So now we're gonna come back into down dog. So tuck the back foot under. Lift the back leg, okay? Actually, let's hold this position just for a second because it feels really good. So extend that back leg heel towards the floor, and then we're just, again, getting into that hamstring and glute just a little bit more. Our hamstrings are very tight for the most part, and we need to make sure that we're stretching into them. Okay, when you're ready, step right back into down dog. Excellent work. Good. All right, I want you to bring your knees back down to the mat. We're going to start again in cat-cow. Push away from the floor. And then let everything fall. We're going to go and repeat that sequence just on the other side. 2 more. Good. Tuck your toes under, and we're gonna come up and into down dog. That's it, excellent job. I did say we weren't gonna get sweaty. I'm getting a little bit sweaty. I might have lied. Good, just gently pedal out your heels. That's it, working to get your heels one at a time down to the mat. Good. We're gonna come into that high plank position, and then our opposite leg now is gonna come forward into that pigeon pose, okay? I'm gonna let my other foot come down to the mat. I'm going to help my front foot a little bit, get forward, and then this position feels pretty good for me. It feels like a challenge, so this is where I'm going to stay. If this is challenge enough for you, that's where you can stay, all right? Listen to your body first and foremost. Good. We just have to breathe through that hip mobility. It can get pretty spicy here. Good. And it might feel different from side to side. Your hips are always going to be shaped a little bit different side to side. Good. Just a couple more. Big deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Good, and when you're ready, right, tuck your toe under, start to walk your hands up, lift your back foot, and then gently come into down dog again. Adjusting your feet, adjusting your hands as needed. Just coming into that down dog position. Good, all right, same leg that was forward. This time, that leg comes up, I'm pointing with my toe, I'm coming into a high plank position and bringing that leg forward. So driving my knee to my chest, just a couple of times here. Good, and this time, we're gonna step through. That's it, that's it. When you're stable and ready, come on up to crescent lunge. This is quite a long lunge position. Good time to fix your pants. Good. When you're ready, bring your back knee down to the mat. Untuck your toe if that feels better. We're going to come back into neutral. I'm going to tilt my pelvis forward, and I'm going to come in to lean into that front leg just a little bit. And this time I'm opening up the opposite side of my hip flexor. Right hip flexor on the other leg. Good. Just breathing right into it. Excellent job. I know that it takes dedication to do these kinds of workouts, to get into mobility and stretching. It's not always the most interesting, but it will help propel you forward in all the other workouts that you do. Excellent job. We're going to come on back, hands to the mat. We're gonna bring that foot back and then point our toes. Good, again, coming forward. My other knee is starting to pop every time I go forward. It's not a painful one though, so that's something you always have to make sure of. But at any point, anything is popping, cracking, it's fine. But if it hurts, it's not fine. Okay, good, one more time here. That's it, nice job. All right, we're going to tuck that toe back under, and we're just gonna stay in that nice long line for a second, just because it felt good. I'm gonna try and push my back heel down to the mat just a little bit more. Good, excellent job. And when you're ready, we're gonna come to step our feet together. Grab either elbow and let your head be long. Your knees can bend here as much as you need it, and just sway side to side. Good. Gently roll up when you're ready. Oh, excellent job. We're gonna come down to the mat for one more quick hip opener. We're here, let's get it done, okay? Let's get it done. So one leg is gonna come down, half kneeling position. You can put an extra pillow or fold your mat so you have a little bit of cushioning if you need it. Your opposite leg is gonna come along, your toes are facing forward, okay? We're gonna come back into our bum to heel and then come into that half kneeling tall position. Good, couple more. Good, last one. Good. In this tall kneeling position, put one hand down on the mat, and then we are really just going to open up. That's it. This is opening up the entire side body here. One more deep breath. Excellent job. Good. We just have to switch legs. So knee switches, other leg goes long, toes are facing forward, and then we're going to sit back and tall kneeling. Good. Sit back, tall kneeling. Couple more. Sitting back, tall kneeling. Amazing, amazing position for that mobility. Good. Hand comes down to the floor, and we open up. So I'm gonna open up to the side at a little bit of an angle so that I'm kind of looking up at my ceiling. Deep breath in. One more. Good. Excellent job. We're gonna come down into a seated position one more time. I want your feet to be flat on the floor. Hands come behind you. And we're just going to windshield wash our knees side to side. Come down as low as your knees and your hips allow you to. Another excellent mobility movement. I've always said I need to add more mobility and stretches into my week, and I rarely do it. So I really want to try and make it a promise that I will do this video once a week at the minimum. Good. Amazing. We're gonna come back into that crisscross position. We're gonna bring our arms up, interlock the hand, push up and away. And then we just sway side to side. And spend a little bit of extra time on either side. Excellent job. Come back to center, let your arms drop, and you are all done. I'm so proud of you for spending a little bit of extra time, extra love on your own body. And I will see you in the next workout.